As the war continues in Iraq, some soldiers from southern Indiana are turning to an unusual support system here at home. WHAS 11's Adam Walzer has the story about a fellow soldier's efforts to boost morale. Adam?
Well, Renee, there are not many similarities between a hot, dry war zone in the desert and the peace and tranquility of scuba diving. But a local retired soldier is helping troops make that connection every day and is making sure soldiers have something to look forward to when they come home. It's been said that there's nothing more peaceful than what lies below the water's surface. But members of the Indiana National Guard Cavalry Division based out of New Albany find themselves spending their days baking in the desert sun and dodging enemy fire.
Unfortunately, in the desert, there ain't nowhere to dive.
So Charles Crowley is taking the dive to them.
I've got a laptop going and we're talking all day long.
Crowley opened a new business in New Albany called Diving with Chuck this spring. Among his most loyal and dedicated diving students are those studying online, thousands of miles away in Iraq.
This gives them something to study and something to look forward to when they get home.
Every week, Crowley sends them new supplies, including books, magazines, and DVDs. Then the soldiers discuss their lessons through instant messaging.
Oh yeah, they're sound.
Crowley's already taken about half a dozen men from his former unit on diving trips between their deployments and when they're home on leave. A diving trip to Belize is being planned when everyone isn't home next year.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to escape. Plus, you can find something to do as soon as you get home. You know you got something to look forward to.
Sergeant Frank Haas is one of the desert divers. When he gets back, he'll have a new diving partner, his son Dakota. Crowley's been training Dakota to dive while his dad is overseas.
That way I get to spend time with him while he's underwater.
Crowley says he's teaching scuba to soldiers to honor 5 Indiana military heroes lost in recent years.
These are all very good, close friends.
Friends Crowley says would want him to remind soldiers that there's a refreshing, peaceful dive not so far away. Crowley served in the Indiana National Guard for 9 years and was deployed to Bosnia and Afghanistan with many of the drivers he now instructs. Adam Walzer, WHAS 11 News.